right, y'all. What's up? The Diddy trial, week one. As far as week one, when it comes to these witnesses on the stand, I'm starting to see something different. I'm starting to. Oh man, this is kind of ill. I'm listening to what the streets is saying, and now that the defense started questioning Cassie, and all the exhibits that they had, and what was being instructed by the judge, because Cassie is very, very pregnant. She could potentially have her water could break while she's on the stand. So what would that do? It could possibly lead to maybe a mistrial or something like that. That maybe, I don't know, but it's a lot. It's a lot to kind of unpack right now, and I'm just gonna say a few things, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. I just wanted to, what's up, Mirror for you to see? What's up? Yeah, there's a lot right now. Terry Wells, you were in there saying Jag was a plant. I saw your comment, or somebody, I think I saw your comment. You said Jag's a plant. You gotta explain, number one, what is a plant and how is she a plant. I'll give you my 2 cents on what Jag is, etc. But overall, is Jag the plant or is Cassie the plant? Because look, what the streets is saying is, she cooperated and took an agreement. That's what the streets are saying. They're also saying she got paid, and she's strategically trying to get him off. What's up, Terry Wells? What's up, Thomasina Hines? Get me caught up. I missed it. I mean, for the most part, I'm just gonna say this: the defense, they of course made her look like a drug addict, because they basically were just throwing it out there like, hey, you were a willing participant at some point. And essentially, I guess it's like they pulling out text messages, and it said, she was essentially like, she's ready for the free call, she's ready for his deed. Just the messages made it look like, yeah, she is a willing participant. That's what the messages look like. So the defense kind of they didn't want to like just get on her and make her look bad. I think yesterday they were questioning her, and they weren't attacking her yesterday because it would just look, the optics would look bad. They're going after a pregnant woman. So that's the situation, right? Like, they're basically kind of slow walking their roast, or whatever it is that they got planned for her. So long story short, it might be true, because the thing is, if they're talking about a RICO, people are asking, like, why isn't Cassie in the RICO? Because defense is lining it up to make it look like she's a volunteer. I heard her initial statements and stuff, and it was sad, because she spoke on the fact that she had all types of UTIs, and she had some type of STIs and stuff like that, and sores in her mouth from just all types of stuff. So Thomasina, that's pretty much the gist of what has happened so far. And then we're not even including the Jonathan Audi situation. Now, Jonathan Audi, for those who don't know, he was arrested, what was it, 2017? And he had these claims. I think he was at a hotel. He was pow-powing, doing some stuff. He got pow-powed in the leg, both legs. And wait, hold on. You said, no, I was asking, is she a plant? A lot of people on YouTube saying Jag plant for Diddy and Jay-Z. I was just asking. Okay, I got you. Look, I don't know. I don't think so. If she's a plant, then she's doing a hell of a job. But ain't no telling what's really going on behind the scenes. Not like that to say, well, yeah, she is, and you know, nah, I don't know about all that. I'm really asking about the Cassie situation. I mean, let's start asking critical questions, because now we're critical thinkers, and we're not here to just see what it is that they present to us and just believe it. We got to kind of look at stuff with a critical eye. Again, this whole thing is a distraction just anyway in general, but if you're going to pay attention to a distraction, look at it from a critical standpoint and peep the play, peep the game. Cassie got paid millions. They said something 20-something million. Did she get paid to cooperate? Is she being paid to cooperate and strategize for Diddy to get him off? Because now people are like, yeah, you know, this isn't a RICO situation. From what it looks like he's gonna get off. He might get hit with the kidnapping because he had her in a hotel and he drug her, meaning like dragged her, drug in the past tense, right? What kind of plant? Exactly. What's up, gutter butter? What kind of plant? That's the thing. People all, you know, you say plant, but it's like, what define what a plant is. This whole situation though is just very peculiar, like I said. But that's the only questions I really have. Why isn't she included in the RICO? Because if this is a RICO, and like Dave Chappelle was saying, I said yesterday, Dave Chappelle was like, he's a one-man RICO, the one-man gang. He's the only person that's in the RICO. Is someone ordered Martin Lawrence from Alibaba? You talking about me? Did your mama get her what do they call them damn things? Did she get her rolls from Alibaba? Yeah. So did you get my text about the dirty FBI cop that Trump fired his first term? The FBI daughter is the head of. Yeah. You talking about Garagos? No. I'm sorry, Comey. Yeah, I already peeped that. Yeah, I think I got that email. But I've been knew about the Comey situation. It's interesting. I'm also talking about what Suge said, because I wanted to do a video on the whole thing. And Cassie said earlier in the trial about Suge. But let me wrap up what just the questions I have. Is she cooperating, and did she take an agreement? Is she in the RICO? Is she paid to from Timu? But forget, man, gutter butter. Read between the lines. Jag is a house plant. Look, those are the questions that I have, and I guess we will find out in the long run, because I still got to play catch up, because I know I think they're still in court. I'm gonna get off of here in a second, and I'm gonna do my due diligence and play catch up. I'm a researcher. I don't just, go on YouTube and listen to certain people. I mean, shout out to Khadijah Lynn. She's like probably the most thorough person on this whole thing, and just giving her commentary and giving everybody up-to-date dialogue, or what do you call it? Not dialogue. The transcripts from the trial. And everybody's, of course, getting them from Inner City Press, because he's in there just getting busy. So shout out to Inner City Press. And yeah, there's a lot going on. When Cassie first mentioned Suge, that raised my antenna. I said, wait, why are you mentioning Suge? Then they go on to say that after a freak off or something like that, Diddy got word that Suge was down at Mel's Diner on Sunset. and he went and got the little pow-pows and went down there to go see him. And I'm like, okay, when was this? Because I'm like, we LA, it would have been known. Like, wait, what? It was a confrontation? You see, I'm watching straight from the hospital with my bro. It would mean a lot if you could shout him out. All right, shout out to Nick Gar. Y'all in the hospital, what's going on? Hopefully everything is good. Hopefully it's something good in the hospital, like, you know, birth of a child or something. But if Nick Gar, shout out to you. If you're going through something else, gonna pray for you. But the situation with Suge was interesting. Them mentioning Suge was interesting. Why did they mention Suge? That's another question that I have. Why? But allegedly they went down on Sunset Boulevard, the Mel's Diner, right? I know where it's at exactly too. And if Suge was there and he got confronted by Puff or Diddy there, good luck to Diddy. Because I mean, if it was New York and it was Suge was in New York, I could understand. Okay, Suge would probably be in some hot water and danger or whatever. But Suge's in L.A. Suge is good. Suge was always good in L.A. I know he got knocked out by that barber, and I know some stuff happened to him. He got pow-pow and stuff like that, but he was always still good in L.A., especially with a situation with Puff. So I was just really like, yo, you know, what's the date? What date did this happen with Suge? So that's the reason why I was like, okay, why did they mention him? And then Suge came out. He got on with Chris Cuomo, and Chris Cuomo was asking him some questions, and essentially Suge was just like, look, if he gets off, or if he gets convicted, basically Suge was like, if he gets convicted, he more than likely will get pardoned by Trump. Why would Suge say that? Very interesting. Suge was saying a whole lot of stuff though. Suge, man, it looks like, I don't know, it looked like Suge may be coming home, but we'll see. Maybe he got some information that in his back pocket that maybe he's just holding on to. I don't know. But Right Away Corp, what's up? Say, but my income backwards, I can, come on, man. All right, Doug, all right. Kim Porter said things was about to go down. She didn't lie. As a medium, he's done. So Jennifer Rucker is saying that Puffy's done. People are now saying, what's up, Soledad? What's up? What's up? Sassy Chick, what's up? Yeah, please double tap the screen. Can I get some likes? I'm not gonna be on here too long. Yeah, hope your brother gets better. That's right, Gutter Butter. Hope you're better. Nick Gar, hope your brother it gets better. Yeah, people are saying like, oh, this looks like it's a slam dunk, but you got to think about the feds don't play. I don't think they're showing everything. And if Jonathan Audi is in the mix, it's definitely going to be some interesting things that's going to transpire with the Jonathan Audi situation. Shout out to Auntie Leia. We were on her channel. What's up? She's in the chat. She just popped up. You're gonna live a long time, Auntie Leia. We were in her. Go check out her video she did yesterday, where Ayasha popped up. Shout out to Natural One, Jay Mizak, and myself. We kind of gave commentary on the whole Jonathan Audi situation and what Jonathan Audi was saying. So it's on Auntie Leia's channel. Go check it out. But we were talking about Jonathan Audi and how interesting and how odd it was that and some stuff back then that people be like, oh, he sound crazy, because he mentioned Rick Ross and he mentioned Khaled. He said they lovers of Diddy and this and that, and Khaled was part of Hamas. Yeah, Terry, I was saying that too because of Trump might pardon Suge. I don't know about pardon. I don't know. But they're all in they got stuff on each other. I'll just say it like that. So I wouldn't put it past Trump for doing something for Suge if he did something for what's the guy who started Death Row, the money guy who started Death Row. It'll come to me. But Suge also mentioned something about Kenner, his attorney, being dirty, being involved in something. So
yeah, we'll revisit that conversation, Auntie Leia, for sure. Because I definitely want to. I'm gonna read the whole transcript, and I want to find out what's good with what Jonathan Audi was saying and what lines up. Because I think he's gonna hit the witness stand, and you know, obviously, if he hits the witness stand, the defense knows something too, so they're gonna try to pull something with him. But Jonathan Audi was an individual who was paid allegedly by Diddy to have intercourse with Cassie, and he brought his own camera to film one time the incident because he was concerned. He said he was concerned for Cassie's safety and her life, and yeah, he basically ended up confronting, I guess, Diddy and his associates and saying, you know, he has video, and I guess they didn't want it to come out. I think Cassie today was they played or they showed something where Cassie meant she would unalive the person who has a video, which I believe it's Jonathan Audi, and how irate she was about the situation. And you know, the defense essentially just made Cassie look like she's she was a pass around, she was a flipper, she was you know, because she went from Ryan Leslie to Diddy, and she was somewhat of a willing participant in the beginning, and then you know, towards the end, I don't know how they're trying to make it, you know, they don't stream while I'm driving. I mean, don't suck D and look at my YouTube live, okay? I'm grown, don't tell me what to do. Anyone can have access to old accounts. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I'm about to get off this in a second though, but overall, yeah, Jonathan Audi said he got herpes from Diddy, but it's not only the herpes situation, it was the video as well. That's how he got the millions. But he may end up taking the stand or whatever, and we'll see how all that plays out. You know, thanks, Auntie Leia. Jimmy's a troll, I guess. Yeah, Justin Bieber gave a statement, but you have trouble believing him. Oh no, Justin definitely was like a victim. See, that's why I'm saying this whole RICO stuff, they're just getting started. The feds and they ain't playing with you. They gonna come. They got they case. They got they know what they're doing. But overall, though, yeah, it's definitely, it was an interesting first week. Again, see what was going on, rap what was, you know, basically hear what was going on, because yeah, it's about 6 o'clock on the East Coast, so it should be done. You know, Detroit, Derek, and Diddy. Okay, I'll look that up. Don't tell me what to do. Right? Yeah, these people on YouTube. Oh yeah, do this, do that. Tell your mama, go shave your mama's back. Look, I'm just like here just to kind of like propose some questions. Is Cassie the real plant? That's really, you know, y'all talking about Jag being a plant. Is Cassie the real plant? Is she here to strategically help Diddy get off? She got paid because blah blah blah. Who is she helping? Come on, y'all. Y'all really gotta put that critical eye on and not just fall for whatever. So that's how I'm looking at stuff. Y'all hit the like button. Just double tap before I get up out of here, because yeah, it's just interesting. It's very interesting. And then Suge, I've been wanting to say something about this Suge stuff. Suge being mentioned. Are they gonna pull out something about Suge? Cassie took him for 31 million. They say she got 20 million or something, right? I guess it was 30 million, but yeah. They say Diddy supposedly has HIV, and how she ended up with 20 million because of HIPAA. They can't mention it. Oh, they can't. Yeah,
should. They can get, yeah, they would get dead. I could see them. I think they're gonna roll this all up with the Keefe D stuff too. Like it's all just about to go down. If it's like, and if Diddy ain't snitching, says your point is she's not a plant. Cassie's not a plant. Okay,
I got you. Cassie probably not a plant. I got you. But you know, my question is, you know, is she cooperating? And did she take an agreement to cooperate, kind of? Is she strategically trying to get him off? But the medium that's in this chat said that that's not the case. She said that he's done. Diddy's done. And I believe so too, because even with, I don't think Cassie is a plant either, but even them showing the video of her being dragged back, that could be considered kidnapping. So I don't think Diddy's gonna walk. I really don't think so. He may not get hit with everything, but he's not gonna walk. And if his attorneys are like on some like, I think they were scared for him. They don't want to look bad, right? And if that video can be used as evidence, really? Wow. Okay. So the whole thing with people are like, well, this is not really a RICO case. It looks like Diddy is just a freak. And you say Jag wants Diddy book. I'm still saying why we don't have the situation with Diddy and no one's shown like him being booked in or arrested or anything. Like what's really good? Let's really start talking about that.
We saw him walk out the hotel where he was arranged to be picked up by the feds, blah blah blah. But there's no like booking. There's none of that. You know, that's a whole nother conversation. Oh, you said you mean Jay-Z is next? Yeah, of course.
The writing's on the wall for Jay. I hate to say it like that. Well, I kind of like to say it. You sold drugs to your community. Come get some of this karma. Yeah, so overall though, yeah, it's a very interesting time. They're just getting started. I don't think it's gonna be 7 weeks. It's gonna be way longer. I think it's gonna be way longer. But that's just me. I don't know. I ain't got no insight. I don't know nothing. You don't want to replace your sport. Shut up. Don't forget Will Smith. Feeling like that he's done. The defense is doing bad. Yeah, let's see how they play everything else out. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna be too hard on a pregnant woman. That's just gonna look bad for them. Jay-Z really trying to. He can't distance himself. Y'all saw what 50 put, and he can't distance himself. Beyonce can't distance himself. The whole like they're all come on. That's why I'm saying the RICO stuff. We're gonna see how it rolls out. We're gonna see how it rolls out because I think others are gonna get pulled in. Diddy's probably already done snitched. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. All right, let's say 2 more minutes, 1 more minute. But those are the only real questions I have. Is like, what's really up with this Cassie stuff? So I gotta basically go and kind of. Oh, you didn't see what 50 said? A-Reed, 50 basically put a Instagram post up with the song Just the Two of Us. Is that Bill Withers? Yeah. Is that Bill Withers? Just the Two of Us? Bill Withers? I be getting stuff confused. Bill Withers did Just the Two of Us, and then who did the white guy that sounds like he's black? He did the one joint, and it kind of remind me of Bill Withers, but it's not. He did the song. He said "Tip My Tongue." Anyway, 50 did that post, and he had that song underneath, and he basically was essentially saying, you know, Diddy ain't the only one that was involved in the Kid Cudi car situation. And he's like, you know, Jay-Z's just gonna leave your boy out there hanging. And I said, is Diddy, is 50 trolling, or is 50 over here, you know, saying some stuff? 50 knows more than what he knows more, because he even said it on the Breakfast Club. He's like, he got video of something that he received from Diddy, that, or one of basically a freak off video of Cassie, So Diddy saying, Jaguar right effect in the building. Yeah, Diddy 50 is saying some stuff, and he's like, yo, is it more? I think 50 is low key saying your guy's gonna get wrapped up in this RICO. That guy, Jay-Z. That's what I think. That's kind of where I'm at with it, but we'll see. And then nobody is coming to the defense of Diddy. I see some YouTubers, slut shaming Cassie. They're saying, she was a volunteer. They're saying, she was part of it. She was not a victim. She was a volunteer. She knew what it was. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm here or there. If I was on the jury, I would be side-eyeing the whole situation. But you got to look at the facts, and you got to look at what's being said too. You can't just go off of like, oh, these people in the industry, they do X, Y, and Z, and yada yada yada. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough for me. I'm gonna do a pop-up or something with the post. I just got to do more research. And I'm really not going to be doing too much on this Diddy trial stuff. I just, I'm more interested in what's going on in real hip hop and real news. I finally heard the rest of that joint that Joey Badass did called The Finals, where he dissed the hell out of Rayvon. He was just Ray this and Ray that. And then Joey Badass was basically calling Daylight out. There's a joint, was it a Red Bull freestyle with Absol, Big Sean, and Joey Badass. Big Sean did his thing. He went first. Shout out to Big Sean. He don't get the props that he should get. He's nice. And of course, Abby learned from the best. He learned from my big bro, the Carson legend Razcast. I ain't gonna say he learned from him. I know Ab know not to be coming half-assed with bars, and none of his bars were half-assed. You know what I'm saying? Now Joey, much respect to Joey, they all did their thing. Y'all look at that freestyle where Joey did his thing, but he calling on Daylight. I'm like, oh, you really want some of Day is going? I wouldn't be surprised tonight Day drop something going in on Joey. And Rayvon, shout out to Rayvon. I think Rayvon and Joey clowned the hell out of him though. It was like, he's like, I'm finna start TD East. That's what Joey Badass said. Kind of like in the same vein of Pac talking about he's finna start Death Row East. But I'm more interested in that. I'm about to get into that battle, man. I like seeing the real hip hoppers, and then ain't nobody finna sue at the end. I like hearing lyrics. I can hear this all day. I can let them all Don't all I'm saying is Joey, don't wake up a sleeping giant, because Daylight, I don't nobody wanted with Daylight. Shout out to my boy Michael Million. He battled Daylight, and Daylight didn't smash on Mike. Mike held it down. Daylight came to the battle dressed like Medea. Daylight battled Mike, I think, a couple of times. Shout out to Michael Million, man. I got to come out there and visit you, bro. And shout out to Daylight, though. Daylight ain't no joke. Daylight is no joke. So I'm for that. Oh, my Mike Million in the house. What's up, Mike Mill? We got to talk about you and that Daylight. I think I still have footage of when you battled him, and because that was fun. Remember when you battled Sonic Soundwavius? Shout out to Michael Million. Y'all shout out. Y'all follow my guy, Michael Million. He's in the chat. Yeah, Mike, I know you heard those bars. And yeah, man, I'm not putting nothing past Day. Day is finna, speaking good. Yeah, of course, man. Mike Mill, bro, you one of the greatest. People don't realize, I'd like for you to come on here and talk about the people you ghost wrote for. But that's a whole nother conversation. Yeah, Mike Mill, Daylight, those some epic ass battles, man. I'm glad I was there, and I'm glad you had me, just be there to film it, man. Rest in peace to what's my guy, man? Red Rum. You know, we were both filming at at the time some of them battles. Homie Red Rum, rest in peace. Yeah, man. Mr. Meaner, I'm not Exhibit. Yeah, Rum was cool, man. Rum was cool. Red Rum. Yeah, Mike. I'll probably have to get you up here to talk about that. But Joey, you calling out Daylight like that? Daylight sparred with the best. Mike Million's one of them. Daylight is no joke. Don't play with Day. You saying all this Day, this and that, and the seasons and this and that. And I'm like, you asking for it, Joey. You know, and of course I'm biased because you talking about some West Coast D-licking. That's the, okay. All right. And again, Joey, shout out to you though, because you holding it down for the East. You holding it down for real hip hop. So keep doing what you're doing. And I think I'm gonna end it on this. I think Daylight, he probably got mad because Daylight put a post. Did he did it on his Twitter or his IG where he put Capital Steez up there. He put a picture of Cap Steez. He said Joey must have something. The cut that he feels is nice. Yeah. Joey got something. But look, Daylight put that picture of Capital Steez. Rest in peace to Capital Steez. If y'all don't know, y'all definitely need to do your research on the Pro Era, Capital Steez, all that. I think Daylight trying to say something with that. That's probably what got up under. Well, no, I think Joey said what he said, and then all Daylight did was just put that picture up of Capital Steez. But I wouldn't be surprised if they drop something this weekend or even tonight. You know what I'm saying? Did you see Diddy's BM? Yeah. Diddy, what was her name? She came in on a walker. Shoot. I'm surprised what's his face didn't come in on a stretcher. No Diddy. Stevie J. Stevie J came in on a stretcher. Anyway. All right, I've been on here too long. All right, y'all.